lucky, pull up to the cribby, lucky, on my blicky, take a flicky, make a movie with me, take a flicky, make a real trippy, why you watching me, you all on my IG.
Hey guys, I'm Isaac and welcome back to the Epic official channel of Isaac Rogers. In today's video, we're going to be doing a quick A-League predictions video for this season. Because my Xbox internet is not working, I cannot film a foot video. So I'm just doing this just to get a video out there, and then that will be coming soon. So before I start, don't forget to go down there, smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications if you haven't done that already. Also like this video. So now let's get into the video. So just to let you know, in this video I'm going to be predicting the final ladder prediction, the player of the season or the Jonny Warren Medal, and yeah, that's about it pretty much. And who will make the grand final. Yep, that's what I'm going to do in this video. So, starting off with 11th place, and that is Wellington Phoenix. I just feel new coach, new look team, a lot of players out of the squad. I just feel they're going to struggle this season. Of course, had a good season last season. Surprised a lot of people, and I just don't think they can do that again, and I think they'll finish 11th. So next we have Central Coast. Again, another team that struggled last season, and I don't think they're going to improve much this season. They haven't improved their squad a bit, but yeah, I just don't feel they can just challenge for the top 6. And then we have Newcastle. I feel like that Newcastle just don't have enough quality in their team to really challenge for the real big teams up there. So that's why I've put them in 9th place. So 8th with Brisbane. Again, another really new look team, new coach, a lot of players out, a lot of players in. Got Roy O'Donovan, who will work well up front for them. And I feel that Robbie Fowler as a coach I'm just not really sure about him. I haven't seen him coach them, haven't seen most of their players play yet. So I'm just unsure, and that's why they've put them in 8th. So 7th we have Adelaide United. Again, one of the few teams to have brand new coaches this season. I have no idea what his name is, but they've got a bit of a new look team again, with Goodwin going out, which would be a big loss for them. And just really don't know where they'll finish. I'm putting them in 7th. And next we have Western Sydney. I feel Western Sydney will break into the top 6 because they're going back to Wonderland. I know it's different stadiums. I don't know if it's still in Parramatta like the last one, but I think back at Wonderland they'll work well. Marcus Babble's had a season under his belt with the team, and I feel with this season he might be able to break into the top 6. So then we have Melbourne City, another team with a new coach, Jamie McLaren, great player, and yeah, like they've got a lot of quality in their team. That Noon guy, not really sure who he is, but he looks decent. Yeah, so I put them in 5th place. And 4th is a new team, Western United. I feel Mark Rodon had a great season with Wellington last year, and I feel he could do the same with Western United this year. I know it could be a bit of a controversial one because they're a new team and played in games, but they've got a really good looking team. If Diamanti looks good, Diamanti. And they've just got good players in lots of positions, which worked well, so I've put them in 4th place. And then the top 3, of course, will be Sydney, Perth and Victory in some order, but in 3rd I've put Melbourne Victory. I feel just with a new coach, Marco Kurtz, Andrew Naboot, really good signing. Robbie Cruz, he's a good talent. He's playing the Australian national team, but I feel he's getting a bit old and but I'm not sure how it will go. The squad. Ola Toivonen I'm expecting to do well. And yeah, so second I have Perth Glory. I feel just with all these players going out, with Davidson, Neville, Spranovic, Lowry, all of them, it's just, I'm not really sure how they will go. Tony Popovic is a great manager. He knows how to win games of football and knows what players to get. I feel Gregory Wolfrich is a great signing. James Meredith, great signing. Haven't seen much of Subiom Kim yet. Bruno Fornaroli, great signing, but like Cruz, I think he's getting a bit old, but he's a top quality talent, and I feel Perth will fall just behind Sydney by a couple of points for the Premier League, for the Premier's Plate this season. So, of course, that leaves Sydney FC as this season's Premier's Plate winners. I feel they've made some great inclusions to their side. CV Corica, no one really knew how it would go last season. Took Sydney all the way to the grand final, beating Perth at Optus Stadium in the penalty shootout. Yeah, they've added Barm Johan from Western Sydney, who looked promising last season. Luke Bratton's a good player. They've kept all their guns from last season, of course, without Brosk. He was a great servant to that club, and I feel that they've replaced him with some good players. Of course, Sam De Jong going back to Ajax didn't really have a massive impact last season, but yeah, I think Sydney will still have a good enough team this season to win the Premier's Plate over Glory. So now I'm going to go on to the grand final Going on to the grand final. Just like last season, I feel it'll be Sydney and Perth again. I feel them two teams just have so much talent in their squad. Probably the two best managers in the league. Tony Popovic has proved he can get his team to the grand final. But I feel just because with Tony Popovic's not great record in the grand finals, I feel that Sydney FC will get the upper hand again and get the win by 2-1 in that one. So I'm going to predict the Jonny Warren Medal winner now. Feel there is a few candidates for this. I've listed 3 that I think could win it, and that is Chris Economides, Ola Toivonen, and Milos Ninkovic. So I feel they're all top quality players, and I feel who'll get the upper hand this season is Chris Economides. I feel, not being biased, but I feel he proved a lot last season. He was really damn good until he got the Australian selection, then did his shoulder. Feel if he can keep his shoulder fine this season, I think he'll work really well with Fornaroli and Castro in that front 3 sort of formation, and I think it'll work out really well for the Perth Glory this season. So one more thing that I forgot to mention at the start is the Golden Boots, and I predict that as well. This season's Golden Boot winner for me will be Adam Lafondra from Sydney FC. Feel he's a really clinical finisher in front of goal, and I feel he'll just get the upper hand over the other top quality strikers in the league. So, yeah, that's a wrap of my A-League predictions for this season. Comment down below your ladder predictions, Golden Boot winner, Jonny Warren Medalist and Grand Final. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you in the next video, yeah. Bye!